Happy Tuesday, y'all. So the other day, I was thinking about fear and overcoming fear. And those of you who know me know that early in my career as a therapist, I used to do zip lining as part of my job. I worked at an alcohol treatment center, and one of my jobs was to take the client zip lining as part of their recovery. Um, for those of you who know me really well, you also know that heights are not my thing. I have gotten over that fear, but I used to be petrified of heights. So when I first got this job, they were hiring me as a therapist, and I was a new therapist and I needed the job. But in order to get this job, I had to overcome my fear of heights. So one of my very first days on the job, my training was I had to go do this zipline course here in Georgia. At the time, it was the largest zipline course in the world and had the second largest zipline in the world. So when you're going up to the largest zipline, it's about a 150-foot tower that you have to climb up. And my boss at the time, who was one of the best bosses I ever had, was leading me through this along with the guides of the course. And I was so close to her that she called me her backpack. And it was kind of a joke with us moving forward from there. And what I did is I did the zipline course, and when I got done with it, I wasn't immediately not afraid of heights, but I ended up going through the zipline course probably another 40 or 50 times in the next few years. And each time I got a little less afraid. And so when you think about fear, right? Bravery is kind of doing something even though you're afraid. So overcoming fear can be really hard. But just remember that the only way you get past a fear is by facing it head on. So I don't know what your zip line is. I don't know what your challenge is. Is that going to be bugs? Is that going to be snakes? Is that going to be flying? I don't know what that is for you. I'll be 100% honest. I have not overcome my fear of flying, but I still do it. And so what I would challenge all of you guys to do is, no matter what your fear is, face it. Do the thing you're afraid of. Do the thing that gives you butterflies and it makes you want to avoid it. If it's a healthy thing to try to overcome, I challenge you to face that fear. If you need someone to help you with that, I'm sure there are really good counselors in your area. I know you guys have heard me say psychologytoday.com. It's a really great website to find resources, but think about what your fear is and face it. Go out there and at least take a baby step towards overcoming that fear. Just remember that you might not be somebody's backpack. You might not even have somebody else that is encouraging you along this path. Hopefully you find that tribe that can help you. But even if you don't, take a baby step. I'll definitely do some more segments on fear and bravery in the future. But for now, just think about what that one thing is that you want to do and try to overcome it. Y'all, be sweet to yourselves and be sweet to others. Talk to you soon.